Welcome back to Hump Roll Pie. I'm your host, Jimmy D.
Spencer.
We got one more round of Magic left for you today. Who's playing on the camera side?
I think we're going to have Tamiyo again, but it's going to be
3 rounds
Nick,
in a row.
as always.
Okay.
I didn't get any camera time with Tamiyo.
I'm not giving you camera time. You don't.
I was the same record, but you didn't want me on there.
No.
Anyways, it could have been the Tamiyo mirror match. That would have been awesome.
But
okay,
how do you get a camera? How do you get a camera? Just
you do well. I mean, round 1, we picked the first table of each one.
Thank you.
So
it's table 1.
If you're table 1, if you didn't get there on breakers, you're not getting there on camera.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But yeah, it's going to be Tamiyo versus Jeskai Aragorn, which is a very good deck. I used to play it myself. It's a 4-mana commander, 1 in Jeskai color for a 4/4 with Vigilance and Lifelink. And it also, when it enters the battlefield, you get the Monarch. Mm-hmm. And when this creature attacks, if you have the Monarch, none of your opponent's creatures can block. Mm-hmm. If you don't have the Monarch, you choose one target creature to not block.
You've played this deck.
Very good.
Too.
Yeah,
I've
played this deck. And
let's get to the deck list before we start talking about it. But it's going to be an interesting matchup here between Patrick and Nick, who has now won 2 rounds in a row.
So yeah, this is Jeskai Aragorn, and I was talking earlier before James, cut me off. How we got some sweet new cards from MH3 for this deck. I played this deck for a while. It was very good into the Felden meta. Yeah. Imagine a 4/4 with Vigilance and Lifelink. Who would have thought?
Yeah.
Anyways, we got a lot of new cards. I haven't played it in a while because it was kind of getting stale. Not a lot of new cards coming, but in MH3 we got at least 4 new cards, which are sweet. We got the new Ajani. This one's a cool one.
I so hope this is here.
2 mana, 1/2 enters the battlefield. You create a 2/1 token. That's a cat. And then whenever another one of your cats dies, this thing flips. Mm-hmm. So notably, not in this format, obviously, but in 4 formats, this Planeswalker actually can flip himself because you can legend rule, and then when the other Johnny dies, it flips. And it flips into this 3 loyalty, +2, put a +1 counter on each cat you control. 0, create a 2/1 cat, and then I think it deals damage equal to the number of red permanents, number of creatures you control to any target. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Major just said even words. The roasted hour begins.
So that's a Johnny.
So, you've mentioned a legendary rule. I need you to explain to him at home what happens when you play a Johnny.
Oh, yeah.
A Johnny's on the field. What happens?
So legendaries, you can only own one of the same name. So you're going to have to sacrifice one of them.
Okay. So one gets sacrificed, then gets flipped, right?
Yep.
So do they have a Johnny Narcotic Pariah and?
Oh, no.
Narcotic? No. Okay.
The other one's going to be in the graveyard.
Okay. Yeah. All right. It's important to show them. Yeah. It does trigger itself, but you won't have both. So.
Yep. But this is one of the only ones that I guess flips themselves on play. Tamiyo kind of flips herself because she makes the clues.
Absolutely.
But
yeah.
This is the one where you play another one and it just flips. But and then we've got the new dog, Phalia. This one's pretty
best
cool.
Doggo.
It's
I wish I was
dark
on camera.
depth situation. Exactly.
I really wish I had this on camera because this is in my deck. I have the best doggo mat, the foily one. It's really cute. I have the best doggo sleeves, and I have the best doggo in deck. He's not my commander because I'm playing with Soren.
Question over there.
Okay. Matt giveaway new followers from today, or it's going to be I think about a week, Mama. We're cutting you off. You're the cutoff, Mama.
Yep.
Your name
is up. Yeah.
Is where we did the cutoff.
Yep.
Because that's where I can remember the most recent word from it. So you're in the running for that Matt, Mama. Yep. And you have a pack at LifeLink. Go pick it up. Congratulations on that win.
All right. So this one's a 1 and a white 2/2 with flash, and when it attacks, you can exile up to one other target non-land permanent, and at the beginning of the next end step, return it to the battlefield with a +1 counter on it.
Now, does he have the combo piece for this? The 2 double white?
I did not see the white orchid.
No.
White Plume Adventure, but we don't have the white orchid.
No white orchid?
No, but I mean...
combo's so good.
But this combo's with your commander.
It does.
So if you don't have Monarch, you can just keep getting Monarch back without having to attack. Or without having to deal combat damage.
It's true. Cool. It's true.
And then we also got Flage. This one, this card is so much better than what I thought it was. And when it plays out, you'd realize, this is a pretty good card.
Yeah, right?
Turns out, it might be a pretty good card.
Right.
$60 now.
It used to be 10.
I think that was all we got, unless we're running Rain Surge or something, but I don't think we're going to be.
I think that Patrick's going to play with the Orchid. I think that white Orchid combo seriously
double white,
is
I got
double blue.
I guess I played the double white protection for black and What was that card called? It was from MH1 or 2. Yeah, I don't see any other new ones.
Johnny. What do you mean by that, Galen? Invert polarity, Johnny? Invert?
Well, it's also good with a Johnny.
Oh, yes.
The failure.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, too. Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about new cards. Oh, yeah. I pointed out the Ajani first. That was the first one I talked about. But is there an invert polarity? Yes, there is. Yeah.
There we go.
Cool.
Oh, that card's been putting in some work.
Yeah.
This thing's amazing.
Yeah, this card's stupid. It's cancel, or it's just you win the game.
Yeah.
If you win a coin flip, you can win the game.
Now, funny thing about this, I think we actually had during the Dual Commander event, or it was during the Modern event. I think it was a guy flipped the wrong one 8 times.
Oh, and just killed himself.
And just kept trying. So sometimes these flip cards really...
They do hurt.
They do hurt.
We got Sink into Stupor as well as a new one.
Okay. Yeah, Sync. They're running Sync too.
That's it.
This is the deck that's been on for the last 2 rounds. Nick has been showing us all how not to play the deck and how to play the deck. So he's never missed a single Sylvan Library trigger.
But he's bounced a lot of enchantments with a certain card. What is that one called? Unsubstantiate.
Unsubstantiate. Return target spell.
Says return target spell or creature. I don't see any like Planeswalker or enchantment on this one. But
remember, reading the card, you understand the card. Midnight says, I should be able to come out Friday. I'm off that day. Excellent. I can't wait to see you. So just let me know if you want to play casual or competitive. I'm down for both. It's going to be great.
Can't wait for the new misplays. All right. We'll see if we see any new misplays, but hopefully not.
We'll see. All right. We got one more game left to go in here. It's going to be really fun. Nick, appreciate your good sportsmanship on this thing. And I love the fact that he's learning just as much as we are. Yes. Let's see. The showdown. Oh, no, I don't have it up yet. That's the last video. I'm a pro. I know what I'm doing. Seriously.
All right.
Oh, God. Please work. There we go. What? Get that mat out of here.
Oh, my God. Not the Eternal Witness. Grand Prix Richmond.
What? You can showcase. Tell me it's not the whole time. Patrick, we need to put a rule up here. Get that mat off the table.
Hey, maybe this will help them stay in the guidelines. Like, keep their cards like on the screen.
Oh, okay. Here we go. So we do have rules. This is the Pro Tour experience. Foster,
hey,
thank you for the subscribe.
Nice.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you so much, man. And, excellent. Yeah, use those basil bucks whenever you can.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we invested on this new mat. We invested in the Pro Tour lighting experience. I love that you guys love your favorite mats or whatever, but no mats. We're playing like the Pro Tour. Totally worth it. Absolutely, Foster. Thank you so much. We're giving back just as much as we're getting. I appreciate it. And yeah, I mean, today you really got to pay off here. So absolutely, thank you. And if you guys have that Basil Bucks left, we'll take them. All you got to do is just link your Amazon account with your Prime Gaming account, and you can just give us those Basil Bucks. It costs nothing to you. You just got to do it every month.
Covering up our beautiful new mat.
Yeah, right.
It's okay. The problem has been solved.
Thankfully, we solved the problem. We got to put those rules up there, like a big fat. Do not bring your mat, because we supply you with everything you need.
Yeah, this is the gaming zone.
Yeah, the game zone. We give you the pad of paper. We give you the pens. We give you the whole 9 yards. We cover it all up. Right? We got everything you need. You shouldn't even need the dice, but Nick's dice are big enough to be seen. But all those dice that you can't see that are underneath our beautiful picture here, they got the nice white ones that are visible. And I gotta staple that right, because the tilt is driving me crazy.
The life
total thing, just it gets so overused that they don't know to fix it. I'm gonna figure out some
small
Velcro
things
thing.
to figure out.
Yeah, figure out the Velcro thing and just get it to stick right.
If these are the only problems we're dealing with, though, we're doing pretty good.
We're doing pretty good. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna fix up the
feels like
here.
When you get to the table on RC and they ask you if you are using some non-wizards tokens and stuff.
Right.
Not allowed.
No. And we do allow for certain tokens so long as we understand what they are.
Yeah.
We will make the exception if your token is like a cute card or something.
We're doing custom tokens for the winner of this series,
exactly,
so I would hope we let those be used.
Right. So yeah, those things will be giving those things away.
And for those that don't know, if you win the championship series, you get a token of your likeness. So.
Yep. Yes, we copied Star City. We're so original. We just wanted to bring something.
I think everybody's done that though. NRG's doing it. Star City, like
that's true.
It's just cool.
It is, and it gives back to the community.
I love people that use Pokemon cards as tokens.
Right? I actually have a Rayquaza
or One Piece cards.
Yes. Oh, get me some Dawns. So when
Tamiyo getting banned? We've only seen it for 3 rounds in a row. What do you mean?
Right? What?
Why would she get banned?
Why would she get banned?
Rolling a 6 here.
I don't think she's that impressive. I don't know. Maybe I'm mistaken it.
Okay, looks like Aragorn's going to be going first.
I've nearly killed this Tamiyo deck. My Hate Bears deck really hates this deck. So you just sometimes you can't dodge the lucky top decks. But I played the
red,
Tamiyo.
white, and blue.
I can get this. Thing. She's fine. Exactly, Magic. She's fine. I love seeing her on camera. I love the boops. We need to get a really cool boop camera on here. For those who understand, she's an 03 that has to attack to get her activated ability. So she will do 0 damage, kind of like an Ornithopter attacking you.
Hey, she's got a...
No. We need the subscriber list. Where did you go back to list?
I was trying to go back to the Twitch.
This right here? Right here?
Yeah. Well, you don't want it.
Why is this volume coming through? Oh, because you went here. Okay. No, we need the subscribers there. Sorry. Come on, man. We're professionals.
Here we
Crush! When is Tony getting banned?
Yeah. We need to ban Tony, actually.
Yeah, we need to ban Tony.
You're no longer allowed here.
Man's been winning too much. He's had too much.
I'm going to build her and put a pit boy on her so she can actually kill you. I was just talking about.
Yeah, you were just talking about that. Yeah. Haters. Tony, we haven't seen you on camera in a while. We haven't seen. When are you going to come back on camera? I think he got some. Didn't he get some points for this one too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he did. Yeah.
Yeah, got some points on here. Just didn't. We need to see you on camera again, man.
We miss you.
We miss it. We need to have Tony on camera. I miss him. I want to see camera.
I think we saw him last week against Flage.
Yeah.
So.
And I think he's definitely on the modern thing. Did you make modern camera time, Tony?
Are we keeping a one-lander with a brainstorm?
You have to be good to get on the camera or something.
I was round 3. I was 3 rounds in a row last week. True.
All right, yeah.
So he was in Nick's position last week.
That's true. Oh, that's right. And he came up and spoiled
no
the
cam
chat.
on modern yesterday.
Yeah. No cam on modern. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, you'll get you there soon. I think you did pretty well in that modern thing, too.
Tamiyo.
We'll find out. We got the leaderboard coming out this Tuesday. I'm going to do the complete coverage here with Court, my man.
Spire Bluff Canal into an Arcane Signet. Okay.
All right, that's good. Good ramp into a
bolt. Ooh, that was a pretty good turn. Oh, we got Force of Will, though.
Yeah. No. Nick ain't
I think they are just pretending to be good.
All right, so we're going to see 1 damage come through for that force. But that bolt going to keep that Tamiyo alive. We might see a boop. I love the
force going to keep the Tamiyo around.
Boop, number 1.
Getting a clue in.
Yeah, Body Arcs is cosplaying.
Brainstorm here.
Right in here, so we're going to auto-trigger it.
I'm pretty sure that Nick kept a 1-lander, so I'm curious if this Brainstorm hits him his 2nd land or not.
Let's hope. But I'm willing to bet you he kept like the time.
And hopefully it's a fetch land.
Yeah. Or it was 3 lands on top, and he's going to be fine. He's just going to draw land. You don't know. You know, +2.
We hit a sink into super. See, these cards are so good.
Right?
It's a spell on the front, put a land on the back. We're going to pay 3 to bolt ourselves?
He's debating it.
Play tapped.
Okay. Play tapped. And I don't think you can play the mana leak anyways.
Crazy thing is Aragorn's coming down this next turn.
Yep. Ramped right into it.
Jeez. That was pretty good. Unless he doesn't hit 3rd land. He does, though. Okay.
Shocks in for 2. That's a Steam Vents. Let's see that 2 damage come in here.
Probably seen Aragorn here. Force of Will has already been used, so all we got to be scared of is Daze here.
Yep. Yeah, here, tapping 4. This seems aggressive.
Subtlety, though. Okay.
Okay, puts it on top of the deck. All right. Give him 1 more turn to be able to get that.
Has all the free spells in his hand.
Mm-hmm. Careful not to get rid of the counterspell because he's going to have to worry about that Aragorn. One thing I do know about control decks, Monarch is extremely oppressive.
Yeah. It's very hard to answer.
Like, as soon as that Monarch gets on board, they do not have very many creatures to actually get in damage in. And Tamiyo even being a creature, it's not getting any damage in. You have to deal with combat damage.
Taxi and probe here. Let's see what we're going to see.
Okay. Oh,
2 lands and a failure.
Best doggo! The best doggo! Yes! Let's see him on camera. I want to see him play. Come on.
You think we're going to see Tamiyo Ultimate again this game?
He missed that land drop, so you like you said, he didn't have the fetch to reshuffle, and he looked at the 3 cards.
He's brainstorm locked right now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess he's technically not brainstorm locked now because he drew a card and then drew another one for probe. Mm-hmm. So next turn will be a new card he hasn't seen. All right, so we have Mana Leak for the Aragorn here.
Okay. Put it into the ether.
Also, thank you, Patrick. You're not cutting all your lands off for us.
Yeah,
we get to see the beauty of everything.
I think he looked above and just made sure that he could see everything. Patrick's a real hero.
We've got Phalia. I don't know what the other card is that's in Patrick's hand. Could cast Aragorn here for 6, but we have Tail's End on Nick Rogers' side, and I think this Tamiyo is going to ultimate again. Oh, Odawara. Tail's End. Oh my god. He just stifled it. Oh. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's just making sure he can do it. Well done.
Oh my god.
Good heads up play. I like it.
Yep, Tamiyo's about the ultimate. Oh my god.
He's never missing a land drop again.
Look how quick that was. He flipped Tamiyo on turn 2 and she's ultimating now. He still hasn't learned.
He still hasn't learned. She doesn't die, Nick.
Oh, he learned it this time.
Oh, he did.
Oh, wait.
No.
What's happening? He learned it.
Remembered. Nick, you remembered.
Finally.
It only took you 3 rounds of Magic and you remembered. I'm so proud of you, Nick. I'm so proud of you. See, this is what we do here. We learn. Nick.
All right, so we're going to draw 46 cards and...
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just what we're going to do.
He's like, nice monarch. You know what I can do?
I don't think anything else is resolving the rest of it.
if Nick has anything to say about it, no. Are we going to say concession, though? Would you concede at this point on Aragorn?
He just has to run him out of resources. He'll be fine. Wait, Tamiyo didn't die?
He figured it out.
He tried to Odawara and he tails ended the Odawara.
Yeah, he figured it out. He gets the right counter, plays on the right card, and didn't kill the Tamiyo. My man is learning in real time.
He hit his land drop this turn. Never would have guessed.
Who would have guessed?
Phalia.
All right, coming in for
Tamiyo, or
is he gonna kill the Tamiyo? What? It's gonna.
He's gonna blink the clue. That's pretty good.
That's smart. That's smart. Man, it didn't die to a -7, right? Right.
Okay, he's going to him. Okay, interesting.
Well, I mean, come on. Like,
not scared of the Tamiyo ultimate again?
Let's just see more of your
Draw
cards.
24 more cards.
Are we gonna see, I want to see if the best doggo like puts in all the work for this game right here. And I love that Patrick was like, "Nice hand, bro. I'm gonna keep playing." All right.
I love that Doge.
The best Doge. I love how Phalia is denying that Doge is the draw there. Yeah,
get rid of that clue.
It's a big pressure on
you're not allowed to draw any more cards. You only drew 48.
He's like, you can't have that. We
got a Tidebinder here.
Ooh, what's this countering though?
I don't think it's countering anything. It's just
gonna flash
on the beat down.
Okay. No, he's bound. All right, so he's stopping at the trigger.
Oh yeah, he's countering the clue coming back trigger, and so the Phalia will no longer have a triggered ability on attack now, unless the Tidebinder gets killed. Yeah, nice. Good heads up play here. I like that. Phalia now just a 1/2 doggo. He neutered my dog, man. He neutered my dog. I think she was already fixed. Why'd you do this? So, time for your basic public service announcement. Neuter your pets. Yeah.
Yes. Get your pets neutered. It's important. It's important. This has been brought to you by
Humber
Pie Media. Nobody sponsored me for this. I'm giving you free advice. You're welcome.
Just gonna pass the turn back.
And now he has the Tamiyo Plus, so we can keep Best Doggo at 1/2. A 1/2 that does nothing, because Tidebinder has got the thing locked down. And the one thing that the Aragorn player hasn't missed is a land drop. And he isn't holding on to half his deck.
He did miss a few land drops before he drew 48 cards.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's Nick did. But the Patrick...
Oh, you're saying the Aragorn player.
Yeah, he didn't...
He hasn't been missing.
No.
You got Skyclade's Apparition. Okay.
What do you think
get rid of the Tidebinder.
All right. And then Best Doggo has an ability.
Yeah. Phalia can start blinking. Phalia and Skyclade is actually kind of cool.
Yep, now so we're going to see a counterspell.
Okay.
That's one of the promos you got from going to Chicago.
Yep.
I think it'll be the same promo you get in
Vegas.
Vegas, yeah. Really good. That's one of my favorite counter spells.
To be honest, I'd love to see Bowmasters in response to Tamiyo.
Oh my god, I didn't even think about that.
Don't say that.
Does it say draw?
Yeah, it does draw.
Yo, can you imagine if you did that? Oh, I would love to see that on camera.
That would not be fun.
What are you talking about? It'd be the most hilarious thing ever.
I don't want to see that. As long as it's not me, I don't care.
Fading Hope gonna win on Best Doggo?
No, I think it's on the Restless Anchorage before attacks.
Okay.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay. Wow. Best Doggo still locked down as a perk.
All right.
And a concession. Yeah. Good call, Patrick.
48 cards is hard to beat.
Yeah. When you pick up half your deck, turns out it's a really good deck.
It's very hard to beat.
Mm-hmm. All right. That's game one. Nick, are you just going to 3-0 this thing? You're just going to close it out? We're going to make this the day of Tamiyo? We're going to show how powerful Tamiyo is? Are we going to finally find a way to
ban it?
Ban the Tamiyo. It's so bad. Honestly, she's fine. She's fine.
Yeah, she okay.
I think that there's a lot of room for creativity. There's still so many things we haven't tried yet. We have such a small community, and we're still trying to collect all the Modern Horizons 3 cards. We don't even know what's good yet. So we lean heavy on the European market sometimes to give us some ideas of what they're trying out, what they're brewing up. And then sometimes we try on our own. Yeah, I didn't see anything for the Soren deck, so I'm literally playing blind, guys. I'm trying new things.
I would call the judge if my Jeskai player played Bowmasters. Yeah, it turns out you're not allowed to do that in
Jeskai?
In Jeskai.
Why not? I don't. This seems perfectly legal. Actually, yes.
It is actually a rule in Duel Commander that you have to stick within the colors of your commander.
Yeah. Can't do anything
it's Canadian Highlander. It's fine.
We play by some different rules here. We don't play around that stuff. All right, so we're gonna see Aragorn on the play. Let's see if he can ramp it out again. If he gets this thing to land, it's gonna be very difficult.
Got Spire Bluff Canal here
For Tamiyo to
that's Inspiring Vintage.
Is this gonna be a
Tamiyo
spell?
We got Bolt. No Bolt versus Swords.
Interesting.
Nothing.
Okay. We had protection last time. What did Foothills?
All right.
Here's the
Chain Lightning.
Oh, Chain Lightning. Okay, it's a sorcery, right? No, it's an instant. Why didn't he do it in the instant?
No, Chain Lightning sorcery.
Is it a sorcery?
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't want. I imagine he's probably worried about Stifle, so I would
have just drawn it for turn 2.
That's also
the only thing to be scared of there would have been Days or something.
Yeah, preordain the play here. You gotta watch those blue players. I like to stifle you, man. I love to stifle you. It's a card that still haunts my nightmares. I've been stifled so many times. It just kills me every time. Fetch.
Notably, we only looked at 2 cards with our preordain this time.
All right, so yeah, well done. He's learning. See, it's learning. It's
learning the gathering.
It's learning. I'm getting scared. Nick might be the most powerful player in all of humanity if he keeps learning like this.
Do you think we're grabbing a Surveil land here?
Yeah, he can do that. He has multiple. He's not playing dual color. These Surveil lands have really seriously helped out Duel Commander.
Actually, Nick is an AI you were talking about.
He's learning so fast.
He's learning so fast.
It's getting a little crazy here. Remember, Nick, I was your friend and ally from the very beginning.
Got a Thundering Falls here, so we're going to be surveilling.
Nick just wanted to Tamiyo alt right now. All he's thinking is I want to do it again. I want to do it again.
Might not be happening this game.
Who knows?
3 mana next time.
Yeah.
I cast my Tamiyo for 5 mana though, and
did you really? Wow. All right.
Impressive, right?
Yeah. Power to you. It's nice that you can get those easy plays.
Yeah.
It's like playing Yoshimaru, but hey, the benefit.
Oh, that's getting force spiked.
Yeah,
that is definitely good force spike.
Yeah, True Name Nemesis? No. That ain't happening.
Oh, we have the force. Oh no.
No force. Picture the mana leak.
True Name Nemesis is a pretty good one. Oh, we have the Days. Oh my god.
What a fight.
That was amazing.
Oh my god, what a fight. Wow. Blue playing blue. Nice indeed, man.
And we have Winter Moon.
Oh my god.
That was like the greatest turn of events I've ever
What?
witnessed.
I know, seriously. So tell me what Wintermoon does, because some people don't know what
You
this
can
does.
only untap one non-basic land each turn. It's a static effect for each player, though.
It's one of those new cards that just got printed out in Modern Horizons 3.
Yeah.
Yes. Dude, what a turn of events. Nick's saying I'm not holding back. Not only have I learned, have I grown, have I evolved as a player, and not miss these things.
That was so good.
But I am going to punish you.
Stops Aragorn from coming down this turn, too.
3-man tier on that list, and he gets through. Well done, Nick.
That was great.
Gonna untap now. Okay, so we can play
That was
Aragorn.
the greatest blue stack I've ever seen.
The greatest blue stack, and we were here to see it. Not gonna pass back. Not gonna play that fight. He's not gonna play that war with you.
Nick got Tron. Nice. Now we're gonna see
So
Karn
true.
Liberated come down.
Right. All right, gonna see it. Oh, next
Ooh,
step.
we have an answer to the Wintermoon.
Yeah. This is a
Thar Commando.
Yep.
We're gonna Disruption Protocol this by tapping our Wintermoon.
Okay.
Now it's deactivated now, right? It works like a Winter Orb.
I don't think so. I don't think that's so. I don't think that's the way it works.
Are we sure?
I'm pretty sure. That would be pretty awesome, though. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, thank you, Benja. It doesn't, sadly. Unfortunately, not able to use that sacrifice ability here. Yeah, right? I do wish it did too, Benja. All right, so we got full 3. All right, so he's being really careful with his mana base.
Fable the Mirror Breaker. It's a
Making sure
good
that
one.
Winter Orb doesn't punish him too much.
This card just gets played in every format it can possibly get thrown into.
Seriously. If you're playing red, you're not playing this card, you're wrong.
Oh, come on. Where's
the token? It's in the box. I have a
box beside you?
It's in the box, Patrick. I put it in the box. It cost me an arm and a leg. I had to sell myself for 3 nights on the weekends.
I have a foil Goblin Shaman, actually.
You really? All right. I'm not that rich. No, I got
Tamiyo that coming down now.
I got a regular Goblin Shaman. It only took me 3-4 nights on the streets. But I got it for you, man. Put it in the box.
I wish Galazeth was better in DC Sag.
Yeah, agreed.
Galazeth.
I haven't actually seen that one on camera yet. All right, see, this is why we put tokens here.
You get a treasure.
Gets a treasure token. Oh my God, we have to thank you for at least getting him a treasure token.
You know what I find funny?
What's that?
Every card in Nick's deck is foil, and so are his tokens.
Up to his tokens. He's actually asked me for a couple tokens every once in a while. I have a lot of them.
Okay, this is not Fire Ice. This is Flage.
Flage. We do allow 5
Subtlety.
proxies for the dual commander. It's to help people get the deck. Like we said, it's extremely expensive. Sometimes the cards don't arrive in time. I know specifically for Patrick, it just didn't come in the mail yet. So he had to use this as a proxy.
I love using Surge foil tokens. Those are nice,
right?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, yes they are. I'm a huge my Bowmaster's token is Surge foil. It's gorgeous.
Yeah. Nick's had a lot of free counter spells in this match.
Yeah. All right, so we're just playing the.
We're gonna get back Chain Lightning.
Oh, and use it for the treasure. Yep. Tammy will go to the ether 2 times in a row. This is a risky business because he just now forced 3 of his lands going to be tapped. Only 1 can untap now.
Yeah.
From the non-basic. Sorry, from the non-basic collection. But does have a token producer, or has he has a constant.
Honestly, I thought this game was over when that Wintermoon got slammed, but it's looking pretty good for Patrick over here.
He's coming down with a different beatdown strategy now. So we got ourselves a 2/2 Goblin Shaman. That's what that dice is supposed to represent. And the Goblin Shaman's out there. I spent all this time helping you guys, and you can't.
Playing the red, white, and blue deck, and we're about to be on July 4th as well.
Right? It's July 4th weekend coming up. I almost forgot. I get to sleep for one day. Finally get to catch up. So, reminding him, and that the trigger goes in the stack. You do have to remember that. I ended up actually getting a game loss, or not a game loss, but a warning, because my opponent kept forgetting the triggers for the Fable. So I had to come up to him, and he came. The judge.
I love that we just flipped the card upside down,
right?
And then we were just like, "Oh, this has a backside."
So one of the things when you're playing competitive REL, you have to remember these triggers, and you as a player have to remind them of it.
Yeah.
So my opponent forgot to tick it up, and the ruling was that it went down. It doesn't tick up because you forgot the trigger. But then I got a warning because I didn't remind him.
You didn't maintain the game state.
I didn't maintain the game state, which is absolutely the right call. Good call, Judge. It's on me for not doing it. I laughed at it and said, "Yeah, sorry."
Problem is,
yeah. So when it came into literally the next turn, he forgot the trigger again. It says it goes to combat, and the judge is watching us, and I just slammed my hand. I was like, "Stop! I am not losing this game because you can't maintain game stat. You will flip this card. Like, you are not doing anything until this happens. Judge laughs and he's like, listen, one more and that's a game loss. like stop doing it. Remember your triggers. In competitive REL, it's a 100% necessary. We play a little more casual. We got in here, but when I was on the RCQ, I was like, I am not about to get a game lost because I failed to maintain game state. Funny times, good times. He's a really good friend of mine. I wasn't offended, and he appreciated that I was like, literally just slammed my hand on the table. I was like, you are not going to combat.
Swinging in for 4 here on Patrick's side. Forgot to tick up, but I did the trigger once.
Well, all right. See, you gotta remember those triggers in the right steps, and that's what happens.
We're gonna bounce the Goblin Shaman.
Okay, well that just helps him draw deeper into his deck. My opponent called Judge on me. Yeah, and that, honestly, they're gonna do it. Don't give him free wins. Oh, okay. Nick just saying no.
Going to game 3.
Interesting.
Nick will be on the play here.
Is this a timing thing? Because he didn't have a win con.
He was in a pretty bad spot there. I don't think he was probably coming back from that.
Low on resources, and I mean Nick has to be
also the Fable was flipped, so like you can start doing Snapcaster shenanigans.
Right.
So
1 mana tapped, keep doing it. Yeah, and after he couldn't get rid of it, so I think that was his only answer for it.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens here in game 3. Tamiyo on the play is probably where it wants to be.
This is interesting. All right. Aragorn didn't even have to hit the field to take over advantage here.
Tamiyo could run Hall of Gemstone.
Yeah, and Mr. Say he did miss a lot. He's actually right. We didn't call it out, but Nick he had 3.
Missed tons of land drops. Yeah,
tons of land drops.
Like we were talking about earlier in the control matchup, you don't want that.
No,
this isn't as really a control matchup. It's tempo really. Aragorn isn't. I don't call it a control deck at all. It's more of a tempo deck. Along with Tamiyo, she's tempo-y, but she does have a lot of counter spells. But you're playing blue, so you're obviously playing this. Yeah, and if you're in a huge aggro format out there, seriously, run this Aragorn. It's so oppressive in an aggro format. Oh, wow. Yeah. I didn't think about this. What's that? Oh, the Hall of Gemstones, the 1 and 2 green enchantment. During each player's upkeep, that player chooses a color until end of turn. Each mana producing land produces mana of the chosen color instead of its normal. Oh, that's like Blood Moon for green. I like that. Actually, and it's once per turn. That's a really smart idea, Menja. Although the double green might kind of be restricting. Honestly, because I love that you read that out loud. He was going to take this down, get the Prismatic 3 points Vista, for week 5. Take 1, get a basic. This is the one that comes into unplay untapped. Yep. So going to get himself an island. Surprised he didn't grab an Ottawara just for... Maybe he should have grabbed a forest and cast his Tamiyo. Yeah, right. Can he relive him? Yeah. Yeah, he can. No, he can. This is Nick we're talking about, though. Let's use the wooded foothills to go get ourselves an island. Mystic Sanctuary. Yeah, Mystic Sanctuary. I'm glad they caught that. Yeah. I mean, they caught most of the mistakes. Yeah. Sometimes except for that literal back and forth war that should have never happened at all. Force of negation on my turn? Okay. Yeah. I'm going to counter your that. I'm going to counter your counter. I'm going to counter that. It's like, all of this should not be happening right now. Like, please stop. Okay. We're cracking the clue, or are we holding our mana up? Yeah. All right. We're going to crack the clue. Crack it. Vulnerable. Tamiyo's not dead, though. Okay. Yeah. He read it. Saga's going up. And another removal. He was like, now we can just make another clue and hold up our mana for clues and constructs. That's second boop. Our boop counter is up to 2. Saga very good in this deck. Oh, he is playing it loose. 3 mana open and not have to worry about a stifle? Are you kidding me? Tail's End or something? Like Stifle is a terrible card, and nobody should run that card. I wish you'd stop playing that card, but every blue player plays that card. Every blue player in our community loves playing that card, but you never see it on MTG Top 8. You know why? Because the card sucks. But it does terrible. Work. I run it in my deck. I know you do. I've seen you play against me, and I've lost games because you freaking stifled me. Oh, is Tamiyo running Hall of the Storm Giants, I guess? Hall of the Giants. It's awful. Yeah. I mean, Tamiyo's not. I don't know what Tamiyo is. Dude, you got the deck list. So it's up there in the deck list. Is it in there? Hall of Storm Giants is what you're talking about. I never run it. Yeah, because late game it's a bad draw. It's always a tap land. Well, we're talking about Stifle now. See? Yeah. We're talking about Stifle about the second. Yeah. Does he not? Oh, so Nick, you don't run Stifle? No, the card's awful. I do run it though, but
I know you do because
that's because I copied a list. Come on now.
You just said they don't have lists out there with it.
That was the one list. Nobody plays Stifle. That card is terrible.
We're talking over the. Oh man.
They're gonna Spell Pierce the Brainstorm.
I'm gonna use it against you next time I see you though.
Now, Spell Pierce on Brainstorm. Are we gonna miss our third land drop here?
Watch, Nick's gonna put Stifle in just to screw with me, just to get me in tilt mode. Just like, you said you don't play that card.
Are we going to miss our third land drop?
No.
Okay.
Have top retreat, so it's good. Stifle is useless. You can use it on your commander value. Yeah.
It's good in like Lazav, or not. Yeah, I mean you could run it in Lazav because of you're running like Phyrexian Dreadnought and stuff, but.
It's the tempo play. A lot of people play like these 2 or 3 fetch land cans, and if you stop that one fetch, I'm telling you that tempo play ruins it.
Yeah,
every single
it can
time.
be like super amazing sometimes, but most of the time it doesn't.
It's just a late game top deck. Blech.
Yeah,
whatever. Who cares?
It's that's like top decking Thoughtseize when your opponent has no cards.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah, and that's the only issue with it. It's just late game mistakes. Early game, it can win the game. It has won the game against me. Also good if you can loot for it. Yeah. Absolutely. Or loot it, sorry. Not loot for it, loot it. We're going to see a 3 boot. You're going to see a 3 boot. This deck doesn't have flying. It has lifelink, but not flying.
We're going to float a mana here. Didn't make any constructs with this. I'm so sad.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So, it looks like he floated the mana.
Yeah, every time I've put Pyroblast in my deck, I never face blue.
Right?
Every single time.
I actually run it in mine because I only play against blue. Life is determined that my only opponent should ever be playing blue.
Now, Veil of Summer is a little more different because it's like it hits 2 colors.
Yeah.
So it's like.
And it's also in my decks because I always play blue or black. I play a lot already. Yeah. It's it.
Yeah,
so,
Pyroblast and Red Elemental Blasts.
Mm-hmm. I have to. It's just a card I absolutely need to have. 7/3 blast now is awesome.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Oh yeah, because you have the colorless one now too.
Yeah, right.
The Null Elemental Blast. Mm-hmm. And I'm assuming you have a lot of colorless lands in there.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Yeah, Null one is really good actually. Hitting multicolor is pretty good. Colorless mana, obviously big downside, but yeah, if you have a lot of artifact lands, you don't care about that.
Mm-hmm. Especially in this format. All right, Tamiyo.
I can share my list if you are interested. Yeah, send it to James here on Discord.
Yes, please do. I would love it.
We got a Shadow Spear on. She's doing damage?
She's doing damage! Somebody call somebody.
Tamiyo's hurting people. This woman is a piece
Tamiyo has a gun. Run. I guess it's a sword. It's not a gun.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. Same thing.
I think this is the first time I've seen Tamiyo put in some real damage. Oh man, this girl's trying to get it. A 1/4 Tamiyo? Man, girl, you be tripping.
She got trample too.
Trample?
And lifelink?
And that one trample is going to be putting in some work this game, I tell you. It's funny, he plays with this card, and I put a Shadow Spear on one of my artifacts in the modern thing, and Nick looks at me, he's like, this thing's an 88. I'm like, what are you talking about? He thought Shadow Spear was the cranial plating. He's like, what's the attack on this thing? I was like, it's a Shadow Spear. What do you think this is? And he was like, are you hitting for you for like 22 or something? I was like, it's a Shadow Spear, bro.
He thought it was a Nettlecyst or something.
He thought it was. He was like, like a Nettlecyst. It's like, you play with Shadow Spear. You know what it does?
All right, we're missing gameplay here.
All right.
Tamiyo got killed.
Yeah.
She's no longer swinging for that big damage no more.
Prismatic Vista, getting it in.
Prismatic ending? Yeah.
Prismatic ending. Sorry. There's so many I get confused. White did the exile thing. That's what happened.
It do the thing.
It did the white. It's like, I'm going to make this cheap exile your creature card. Which doesn't have too many targets in this deck.
Man, watching this Aragorn deck makes me want to play it again.
I can see why. I mean, this deck has got a great matchup against Tamiyo, it looks like. Especially if you can get that. Mm-hmm. If you can get Monarch online.
Yeah.
The only thing that we've seen that this deck could do is a Tamiyo equipped with a Shadow Spear trying to take it back. Are we going to finally see Aragorn?
Subtlety here at the instep.
Okay.
We're going to force spike that.
Okay. Yeah, put that up.
Finally got some value out of that thing.
Right. So we still no Aragorn play. We got the patience of Patrick right now. Verdant Catacombs to play. So can I get an island? I'm pretty sure
you can get a tropical item.
Ah, that's true. That's true. So you can finally get some green here.
Doesn't seem like we've needed much of that.
Not in this mono blue deck. Ooh.
The Dawkin Shackles.
Okay.
We got Remand here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Reben. Go back. Try again. Nick thinking deep. Is he going to fight for this?
He could if he wanted to. If Aragorn gets slammed next. Okay, we have Force, so we can still counter Aragorn next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Or we can let Aragorn resolve and take it with our shackles.
Oh, we got to fetch.
We're having a counter war.
We're going to have a counter war here. So what's the stack now? We got Eldarin Shackles versus Remand.
The Dawkin Shackles versus Remand, and now we're Force of Willing.
So we got
now
3 card
fetching
stack
from Patrick. So we're going to have another counter spell here.
Patrick, sacrificing the Wooded Foothills. He's the one.
He's just trolling us. He's going to go grab a Surveillance.
Yeah. I just figured why I could. Grabs a mountain. Okay, that is a legal target for Wooded Foothills. Yep.
Blue Moon.
Boom, boom.
Blue Moon.
Yeah. Is that in your guys' deck? Do you guys play the hill?
I was, but Nick wasn't.
Interesting.
All right, so the stack resolved. Because I guess he probably announced that he is playing this card, and now it's happening.
So we're going to see what it was. Oh, what is it? Is it days?
Memory lapse.
Memory lapse, okay.
Oh, God.
Careful. Don't kill yourself on my stream.
There.
I don't have insurance for you, man.
Your chair, man, it unlocked on me. There we go.
Okay, all right. I don't have insurance for you, bud. Don't kill yourself.
All right. That was scary.
I have a couple of subscribers, which I appreciate. Thank you.
They would have been paying the medical bills.
Yeah, right. Denick getting that. Denick's has created a real clock here.
I wish Nick fetched before memory lapse resolved there.
Yeah, great.
Oh, yeah. Because now that card's getting shuffled away. Yep. So now, yeah.
And he couldn't. Well, he basically couldn't fetch. So.
Yep.
But Dawkin Shackles, we'll try again. Are we going to see another crop?
Reprieve. Right. We're bouncing it back to the hand again.
Here's the white remand. Says no. I'll draw a card, please. To untap his mana right here. Nick again in the tank is like, do I fight this again? Because he knows he has a force. The force is off the top, so he has the force.
Cryptic Command 2, Archmage's Charm.
And Nick's like, do I spend the time to fight for this? What is it that they're fighting for with this Velvet and Shackles?
Oh, it's an artifact that you can pay 2 mana and activate it, and you can steal a creature with power less than or equal to the number of islands you control.
So it can take anything for... Oh, it can even take the Aragorn.
Yep. And as long as you leave it tapped during your untap phase, you can keep control of it. Yeah. So like I said, he can gain control of Aragorn and whatnot. Keep taking that Monarch back.
Really good card. And Nick saying, I'm not going to fight for it. I'm not fighting you anymore. I'm running out of resources here. Patrick will doing the shaka shaka. That's what was fast. He's doing the shaka shaka.
Got the maracas over there.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. It's in Japan. That's what they call it when they hate Americans because we could do the shaka shaka. And they're like, can you stop? And they're like, what?
Shaka shaka. Here.
Shaka shaka. Can you stop?
Tide's going to go get 2 lands.
Okay.
2 planes, that is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there it is. What if it is? Okay. That one can go grab the Mystic Sanctuary.
Yeah.
Mystic Sanctuary incoming.
Man show's like, here we see, we're gonna see it. Both of those, mind you, he could possibly get a Mystic Sanctuary. I think that's how it works, right?
Oh, yeah.
Verdant Catacombs, Wooded Foothills. These are special fetches.
Tide's gonna go grab some Surveillance, huh?
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It is funny, man. He's all right. He's a good spirit. Trust me, the man's got a thicker skin than we could ever imagine. Haven't you seen how manicured his hands are? You don't, because he's got calluses and everything all over his hands. The man works hard. He's got thick skin.
He works hard. That's why he has all these foils.
Yeah, right. I work hard so I can earn the money for my beautiful dick.
My hands look like this. Or it's gonna look like this.
Right? That's memeable. I love that. My hands. All right. So after we get through the match of the shuffling, and while we got some downtime, we're about to finish up this. This is game 3, and we got a lot to give away. Any new follower from Mamma Mia Up, you're going to be in for an awesome play mat, the player mat, and we're going to give these 2 packs away. That's great. Big respect, seriously. Big respect, Nick. Absolutely. The man works hard. He gets there, and he also has the best attitude too. I love playing card games with Nick. He's just one of the best players.
Known Nick for like 9 years.
I know.
9 years.
It's been some time around here.
Been playing Magic for a long time.
Yeah, and that's why it took me forever to just pull the trigger and start doing this. But
yeah,
I'm happy I did.
Been talking forever for it. So.
Dude, 2016. 2016, I created my account. I was ready to do this thing. We're 8 years later. I'm finally getting this thing going. After 2 months. Like those of you who don't know me, I've only been doing this for like 2 months. Realistically, I've been prepping for it for 8 years, but it just never. Everything didn't align. I made way too many excuses. That was the biggest issue.
Finally there, though.
Yes, finally here. We're finally growing. We're finally doing this thing, and I'm so glad you're with me.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Does it have green in it?
It's a surveil land.
Yeah, it better have green in it.
Yeah, it's got some green in it.
All right, I'm just making sure.
If it doesn't have green in it, he shouldn't have it in his deck. That's not allowed.
What are you talking about?
The weird thing is like you can't run lands that produce mana of other colors, but you can run fetch lands that can fetch for other colors.
Yeah,
it's like what?
It's something they tried to make sure that it was easier to get the mana base, and it's so necessary.
If you couldn't do it, like there's no way we'd see these 3 and 4 color decks.
No, it's just
it would
impossible.
be so bad.
And it was actually a funny story about the way dual lands worked. I used to play back in the day when dual lands got printed. No one ever played them.
Oh no,
because there was only 4 that had the fixing, and you had to play these odd ratios, and you always lost games because you didn't see one of the colors. So dual lands were bad, very very bad. So in early games of Magic, and now
this Vidal and Shackles is never going to resolve.
We'll see, because he only has to tap 3, right?
Yeah, but obviously if he's playing that, actually he only has the planes in hand, so he could fight over this actually, and it will resolve. But then he can't activate it. So
we've just seen like like basically a 10-turn clock from this deck. And
yeah, we have seen it. We haven't even got to see the very relevant text of cards in graveyards can't be the target of spells or abilities.
I know. All right, we're going for a green. Imagine this is going to be his 1 basic, his 1 forest basic.
No, we're shocking.
We haven't seen Trop on it yet. So.
Trop.
It'll probably be the Trop.
Or you could shock just to put in a little bit of fear.
Can you imagine?
Here's a Trop.
Where's the foil on this? Come on. I love back in the day too, because these dual lands were like next to nothing.
Yeah.
No one ever. They were being passed around with like dollars and pennies, because we're just like, what are we doing with this? The ratios are terrible. The math sucks. I don't want to play with dual lands because I only have the 4. And then now in Magic the Gathering, these are one of the most expensive cards you can play with. How the turntables.
How the tables turn.
Is that how it's said?
How the tables turn. How the tables turn.
It's how the turntables.
How the turntables.
How the turntables.
It's a turntable. It plays records.
All right, so we got the fetch resolved. We got the shuffling resolved. We're going to pay for it.
Oh, we're going to Archmage.
Oh, Archmage Tournament. Okay.
Sure. Same thing.
Right?
You could either pay 3 or you can... Oh, you're going to draw 2. Huh. Oh, now we're going to force a will.
I mean, he knew about this force of will from the beginning.
Yeah.
So, here's a force. Pitching, taking 1. So the secret strategy from Patrick here is he just wanted to take that 1 point of damage.
Pitching Urza.
That's something you don't see pitched all
so,
the time.
Aragorn's going to be coming down freely this turn.
Tapping 3.
Oh. I didn't realize that he had more cards in his hand. I saw the planes, and I thought that was all he had. Okay.
No,
that makes a lot more sense.
Instantly said, no, I'm not. You can resolve it here. I'm going to kill it. Nicely done from Patrick getting this off there. To be honest, I can't wait for them to finish the charm cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Oh, lethal.
Wow. Didn't you guys say Hall of Storm Giants was bad? Did you guys just say Hall of Storm Giants was bad? Because that thing just won the game. I could have swore you guys said Hall of Storm Giants is a bad card. Isn't that what you just said?
I didn't say that.
I think you just said
somebody said that.
Somebody said that was a bad card. They just won the game. Can't be that bad.
I said Stifle was bad.
Okay. Okay. No, you're right. You're right. It was Stifle discussion. I got confused because Hall of Storage was on there. Actually, it is my fault. It is my fault. All right.
Well, we got the champion for week 5. It's going to be Patrick.
Let's get up that leaderboard
we have an
here.
Updated leaderboard.
Our new leaderboard. Work for me, baby. Right here. Unfortunately, the top 8 remains the same. So we actually have about 30 players. The problem is you guys keep winning the top tier. So what's likely going to happen here, we only have 3 weeks left. In 1 week 2, I'm tallying up all the point percentages. I already told the players already, showing up a lot, those points towards the wins, win percentages will matter. You're going to come out as a 1-pointer, but it will matter because by the end of the season, we're going to have everything up to top 14 resolved. And then we're going to have 2 LCQs in the same weekend on the 3rd of August. We're going to have 2 LCQs, last chance qualifiers. That way they can also see what they're in for. Because that 3rd of August, we're also going to be doing some amazing content with the actual first championship series with One Piece.
One Piece, yep.
Yeah. So on that same weekend, we're going to be doing a special day for all our One Piece players. But in the back, we'll be having some LCQs to fill those 15th and 16th spots. Mm-hmm. So, and prize support given to those participants as well. But the board hopefully get filled out in the next 3 weeks with some more of these names. We have the player base. We just need to get these people up here.
Yeah.
Patrick just said, I want to be MVP. And he took that lead from me.
He's got me by 1 point right now.
Yeah.
It's not going to stay that way forever, though.
Our top 4, unfortunately.
I'm calling it.
Yeah.
I'm taking the first spot.
I'm just happy that I'm leader of the ones right here. Do you see this? I'm on the board, baby. I'm leader of the ones.
The ones.
The ones. I will lead my ones to victory. And it only takes 1 point to get into the game. Congratulations to Patrick, though, on that huge win. I have to get his photo up here because he got an awesome prize. Didn't we give out a pre-release kit for this?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
First place got pre-release kit. You know what happened? Kit? I went 3-0. So did Patrick. And Patrick got me by like percentage points to win first place.
Yeah, it happens.
And which also got him another point than me, too.
But this is the same thing that happened.
I got 2 points from this one, right?
Yeah, got 2 points.
Yeah.
If you're out there in YouTube land, like, subscribe, follow, comment down below. Help us all the way you possibly can. You out there, you've already done everything for me, and I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. As always, stay hum,
bro.